Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my February 2019 beauty favourites. I have continuously been loving makeup. However, I have had an issue over the past couple of weeks in that I have had a flare-up of blepharitis on my eyes. For those of you that don't know what blepharitis is, it's very similar to eczema. It's a kind of dermatitis-y sort of thing, and it basically means I can't wear eye makeup. Even though I'm wearing eye makeup right now, I shouldn't actually be wearing any, and I have limited the amount of eye makeup I've been wearing. Now, I have had this in the past. I had it about 10 years ago, and that was like the worst kind of blepharitis ever, to the point where both my eyes were swollen shut. I couldn't see, I couldn't even wear contact lenses. I wasn't able to wear eye makeup for a whole year. Yes, 12 months. And I had to wear glasses. So now when I started to get a little bit of inklings that it was starting to return, I took off the eye makeup. I know how to deal with it now, thankfully, but that's just a little FYI in the issues I've been suffering from over the past month. I hope it goes away, but trust me, as soon as this video is done, this eye makeup's coming off and I'm going to be doing my usual stuff to protect and look after my eyes. Actually, in saying that, for those of you out there that have suffered from blepharitis, eczema, keratoconus, eye-related problems, if you want to know how I cope and manage with this issue, let me know below and I can do a video on all the steps, all the products that I use, because like I said, I have had this in the past, so I know exactly what to do. And to be honest, if I really wanted to completely go away properly, I shouldn't wear any eye makeup at all, but it's just because I came on YouTube and I was like, okay, I feel like wearing a little bit. Anyway, so let's get into the favorites that I have been loving over the past month. The first one is the Dior Forever foundation. My shade is in 3W. This is their matte foundation. They've also got a dewy version, which I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get, but because I tend to not really like dewy foundations so much. Some dewy foundations can be okay in that they don't make you look greasy, but maybe I'll wait until it's on offer, or it's not like I don't have enough foundations as it is. But I've been really loving this. It's what I'm actually wearing right now. It's a matte foundation and it's absolutely excellent. The next foundation that I've been loving is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. My shade is in 265 Soft Tan. I absolutely love this. This is not recommended for people with oily skin. It's recommended for people with dry to normal skin. I've got normal to combination. I'm able to get away with wearing it as long as I make sure to use mattifying primer as well as a mattifying powder on top. You guys know that I love my Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying powder, so that's what I tend to use. But it gives a really nice kind of dewy stroke matte sort of finish. So it's like an in-between. It's like a semi consistency kind of foundation, and it gives medium to full buildable coverage, and it looks really nice and natural. It's a great drugstore foundation. This concealer by L'Oreal, the Infaillible, not infallible, Infaillible as it says here, More Than Concealer. My shade is in Amber 332. I love this. I'm using this right now. It is a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. It gives full coverage. It's nice and seamless, doesn't crease or move around throughout the day. It gives amazing coverage and I love it. Another concealer that I'm kind of loving, and I say kind of, which is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. My shade is in True Beige. Now, I do like the coverage that it gives. I like the finish. The only issue that I have with it is only what I've noticed quite recently, because when I've been at work and we've got our heating on full blast, we don't have radiators like you have on the side. Our heaters are actually at the top and they let out aircon as well as heat, depending on what setting you put it on. So our office has actually been quite hot. And I've noticed that when I've been wearing this and I tend to start feeling quite warm, I start to crease under the eyes, and I was like, alright, when I did the review, I didn't mention that in there really because I hadn't had that issue. So I am mentioning it now. I do still quite like it a lot, but I just don't think that it can deal with high temperatures. The Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. My shade is in Deep Brown. You guys know that I use this all the time. I'm using it today. This is probably the brow product that I tend to use the most. I have got the Benefit Brow, but it's just because it's so little and fiddly with its silly little brush. It's annoying. This one comes with a spoolie on one end, and then on the other end you have, oh gosh, it's finishing. I need to repurchase it. Look, it's nearly finished. That just shows how often I use it. It's a dupe, a cheaper version of the brow definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Really recommend it. Gives you nice natural soft brows. Even today, all I've literally done is just tidy up the edges of my eyebrows, fill them in a tiny bit, and then just kind of use the spoolie to brush them out. So it really does nice and naturally define your brows without it looking overly heavy. Glossier, a brand that I don't really like that much because I do have some of their products and they're not that great. This one here though is their coconutbalm.com. It's a universal skin salve. You can use it on different parts of your body. It says here lips, cuticles, elbows, or wherever that needs some love. I tend to use it on my lips. It's a really nice moisturizing lip balm to use overnight, so I wake up with really nice soft lips in the morning. I've had this for a while, I just kind of forgot that I had it, so I kind of rediscovered it the other day, and I really like it, and plus I'm a big fan of the scent of coconut, so that's where it kind of got me. This product here, it is a love, but it's kind of not. And this is thanks to one of you guys. One of you is responsible for me buying this. Don't forget, even though I don't always respond to comments because I forget to, I read them all. You told me to buy this eyeliner. It's the CYO semi-permanent eyeliner, which I think I got it in Superdrug, I want to say. Oh my god, you guys. This eyeliner does not come off. And it's really weird because when you open it, it's kind of goopy. Like, I can see, like, it's like snot. It's like kind of goopy. The thing is, when you apply it to your eyes, and once you manage to actually get the goopiness to go away and you can have a nice sharp wing, it don't come off, it don't rub off, and it just stays put. It's amazing, and I know that's the reason why one of you actually recommended it to me. The reason why I don't like it so much is because I've got this eye problem. When I remove my eye makeup, I need to have minimal amount of rubbing to get my eye makeup off, because the more I rub it, the more I aggravate the condition. So when I had this and this blepharitis started, and I was like, even with oil-based makeup removers, this was struggling to come off, and I was like, you're that good that I can't take you off. So I hope you understand when I say it's a love, but it's not a love for me right now. But for many of you out there that are looking for that perfect liquid liner, try this. You will love it. Like I said, it is a bit goopy, but I think that's got something to do with this whole semi-permanent eyeliner ingredient type things in it. It's excellent, and I think it only costs about £5. Only one liquid lipstick that I've been using quite a lot this month. No other reason than I've been going for quite natural looks because I'm not wearing that much eye makeup, so I've kept it quite natural for me anyway. So I've been using this Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Miele Shimmer. It's a gorgeous liquid lipstick, but a nudie sort of one. It's like a rose mixed with like a bronze, but it's very pale, and it's got shimmer in it, but it's not like an overly powerful in your face ugly metallic looking shimmer. It's really nice and natural, so I've really been loving this. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Saddle Powder Bronzer. Should you really be surprised? I use it all the time, using it again right now. Love it. It's the perfect mix between warm and cool, and it suits most medium skin tones. You don't have to be my exact skin tone if you get this, but if you are on the fairer side, on the deeper side, you will still love this. The Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. I'm already about a quarter of the way through this one here. This is what, my third. I just love it. It's just perfect for setting my under eye concealer, for tidying up the contour on my face, for setting, tidying, all kinds of stuff, and it's so affordable. This set here from Stila is called All Fired Up. It's got these tiny deluxe, I don't know why they call it deluxe. I swear, is it called deluxe? Yeah. Well, they don't say it on here, but they call it deluxe size. Deluxe size means small. It's 3 Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I have used all 3 of them. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous. They come in these golden, bronzy, reddish sort of shades, so perfect for everybody to use. Plus, because they come in this smaller pack, obviously they're a lot more affordable. And I think I got this when Stila did 20% off as well, so I got a really good deal on it. It also gives you the chance to see whether or not you want to buy it full size. 1 or 2 of them, I definitely will. This eyeshadow palette, probably the only one I can show you because, like I said, I ain't really been using that much. I'm not using it now. I'm using the Huda Beauty New Nude one. Anyway, it's the Barry M Sandstorm Baked Matte and Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. Barry M is a drugstore brand in the UK, sold in Boots and Superdrug as well as themselves. A nice, affordable, neutral toned, warm toned eyeshadow palette with a nice mix of baked, matte shadows and shimmery ones. Because it's baked, the colours are very, very intense, very pigmented. The mattes blend beautifully. It's amazing for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, and I would highly recommend their other one as well. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but it is the one that came out before this, which is just as good. So I really do recommend looking into this if you can. The Becca Blushed with Light palette. This is not anything new, you've seen it before. It's another rediscovery of mine. It's one that I just happen to have been reaching for quite a lot recently. Like I said, because I've been going for very kind of soft, natural sort of makeup looks, I've really been kind of using these two, obviously not that one, but these two quite a lot, especially for when I've been going for more pinky purpley looks. I've been using this, and for more warm tone looks I've been using this one here. And I really like the quality of Becca's blushes anyway. They're very easy to blend, very soft and incredibly pigmented. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is this one here by Maybelline. I think you've seen it in a couple of my videos recently. It's the Face Studio Bronze Colour and Highlighting Kit. I love this. I mean, the colours are just perfect for pretty much everybody. They've got a highlighting shade on the end, which is very similar to Molten Gold. I think that's what it's called, the Extreme Highlighter. And then I use these two shades here. I kind of mixed these three shades all together to create a nice natural flush to the cheeks. So it depends if you want something more orangey, a little bit more bronzy, or a little bit more neutral. Depends on what you go for. It's a really nice palette to have in your collection, especially as it's drugstore. It's so much more affordable. Just realised I've got quite a lot of drugstore stuff in here. I like it. I like it. Now let's move on to the dislikes. First one is this one here from Fenty Beauty. Their Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Unattached. I hate it. The colour is gorgeous. The texture is just absolutely horrendous. It goes patchy. As soon as you apply it, you can see your natural lip colour through it pretty much straight away. The more you try to layer it over those patches, the more uncomfortable it becomes on the lips. You get that white line around the middle of your lips too if you apply too much of this, which you do because you're trying to sort out that patchiness. So it's a fail for me really, and I just don't like this one at all. And another one that I really don't like, I can't even decide. I like some more than the others, and I hate some more than the other ones, so I've just kind of thrown them all together. It is the Makeup Revolution Eye Glisten Foil and Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows. These are a poor man's copy of Huda Beauty's metal and matte liquid eyeshadow thingies, whatever she's got. They're called those dual-ended ones. Patchy. The metallic shade just shows your natural skin colour through. This burned my eyes. I have never, in all my years of wearing makeup, well actually I've had it a couple of times, but even though I've got this problem with blepharitis, I've still worn this, for example, on top. It didn't burn me, so why did this burn me? So I can't blame the fact that I've got a slight skin condition, because it's actually not that bad on my eyes. It's a little bit bad, but this burned my eyes, and I was just like, alright, that's not right. The glitter, again, patchy, and it's just very, very poor quality. I don't like this at all, so I would not recommend these. I would prefer to tell you guys to go out and buy the Stila Glitter and Glows, because even though they may be more expensive, they're excellent. Okay, so that's it for my February favourites. In case you're wondering, yeah, it's Princess Jasmine. Yeah, it is. Just thought I'd say it's from Zara. And what else on my lips? I'm wearing a mixture of colours. I can't remember. It's Huda Beauty Showgirl mixed with, I think, Jet Setter. I don't always remember, and I know you guys ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. I just do the video and just forget what I've got on my face. Anyway, so I hope you guys are wonderful and great. I hope that March is beautiful for you guys. Thank God the weather's starting to get nicer and more beautiful and more sunny, even though right now there are gale force winds outside. My neighbour's fence has fallen over, our bush has disappeared, and the top of the kids' sandpit has also disappeared. So here's hoping for better weather soon. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.